We covered a lot about Julian and what he stood for and against with regards to this new Christian faith. But I mean, that can't be all that Julian is known for.
Thank God, because that's the thing is that that's sort of what Julian is known for, and I think I don't want him to be reduced to this this title of the last pagan emperor or the apostate, and that he's primarily a figure in religious history because he's a lot more than that. And uh, going back to what I was saying earlier about even his reception in so-called Byzantium, yes, yes, he was called the apostate. He was called the transgressor, right? Paravatis is what he's called in modern Greek, the transgressor, the violator, uh, for his religious policies, which clearly were distasteful to, the Christian triumphalist point of view. However, why do we have all of his work surviving, or most of his work surviving? Because we have all of the pagan Greek literature we have, because people who at least were nominally Christian in scriptoria and monasteries in throughout the Eastern Roman Empire, from late antiquity to the end of the Middle Ages, right, were copying these things down because they thought that this was worthwhile literature for people to read, to model, to use as models of rhetorical style, and to teach in school. And so, even though this guy was, a threat to Christianity, even people who were Christian were able to see and distinguish that aspect of him from other aspects of him as an author of Greek literature and even as an emperor who did other things besides his religious policies as emperor. Okay, so they recognized that he, despite being, as they saw it, misguided with the whole religion thing, they still recognized that he was a decent, competent emperor who had the best interests of the empire at heart.